Hold up, big baby. Yeah, yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy. This for the ones who flexing. This for the people that keep it 100, yeah. This for the ones investing. Ain't no judgment here. We spreading nothing but love in here. Entrepreneurs to thugs in here. We got it out of the mud in here, yeah. Comedy podcast intertwined with some realism. This who they call on. Do me a favor, get out your feelings and put your big girl drawers on. What up, Lele?
Good evening, guys, and welcome to a new episode of Put Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast with my special guest today, Bossalena, in the building here on this lovely Friday evening. We finna turn up. We got the drinks. We got the other drinks. So yeah, turn up. We got drinks everywhere. We got her drinks, my drinks, the liquor drinks. How you feeling today? It's Friday. Turn up. We off from work. We ain't got no job. We ain't got shit to do. What's up?
You know, same old shit. What's poppin'?
What's up? How you feeling today?
I mean, you know.
She done pulled up with her own drink. She was like, nah, I want her drink.
I'm chilling, you know.
You chilling? You work today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time did you get off?
Like about, like 3:30.
3:30? Oh, okay. You got off early. I didn't get off until like...
But then I went, and then I had to do some other shit.
Do some other shit? Yeah? But overall, you had a good Friday?
Oh, for sure.
For sure. All right, well, welcome to Put Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast. I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited to get to know you a little bit better. You know what I mean? I don't know you too much, but I got questions. You know what I mean? These poke cards mean something. You know what I mean? I got them lined up. I got questions. You know what I mean?
Ready, huh?
Ready, on deck. So, man, definitely. So, shout out to everybody tuning in right now as well. If y'all have a few questions that y'all want to ask her, comment. We are more than welcome to ask. Like, shout out to everybody tuning in. So, we know you're artist. We know you do music. We know you have a big passion for music. And I want to learn a little bit more about your music. You know what I mean? Because that has been a big part of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, at what age did you actually start doing music? Like, that you really took it serious? Like, you really buckled down and was like, okay, this is something I know I want to do.
Probably right out of high school.
Right out of high school? Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
It was more or less like I want to do music and not go to school.
Like I don't want to do music and not go to school. So you was one of them kids that just like, fuck it, I ain't gonna go to school.
I told my parents, you know.
Right.
It was like, be dedicated and do that shit.
Right. And of course, you know, you're very popular, you know what I mean? Your music has, I'm pretty sure, been heard everywhere, just about, you know what I mean? Even in different countries, I'm pretty sure numbers talk, you know what I mean? Look, is it you laughing? So I know it's all there. Tell us about that. Like, how's it feel to have your music be played and like
all over?
I
don't know. I never really like think of it like that, but like, I mean, it's dope.
It's dope?
Yeah, you know, I mean, to have remixes to fucking, like, music to, like, Germany to, like, England, London. I've worked with so many people.
It's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like,
And
they rap in their language, so it's pretty
And I was about to say culture, and I know that's the coolest part about getting to work with other artists. It's crazy too, because you kind of just tapped into one of my little questions, like how you know you was reading my postcards when I was in Lucas. You wasn't supposed to do that. These questions, no, you don't read Lele's postcards. You're not supposed to do that. But yeah, so and that's what I think is pretty cool about working with other artists, especially from like out of state, out of country, and you know what I mean, be able to put two different cultures into one, you know what I mean, and make it a dope record. And like people don't know that shit could probably skyrocket, you know what I mean? Like
I mean, it do different areas depending on like how you're promoting your music. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Right. And what is some good advice that you think would be to promote your music since you've been doing this for a while? You know what I mean?
I mean, the same shit as everybody else.
The same shit as everybody else.
You know what I mean? I mean, besides having a manager,
Right. And what's the cool part about having a legit manager? Shout out to manager. Miss Manager is watching. She is watching. What's the best part about having
shout
a
out
manager?
Triple P manager. I mean, just getting things done that you're not able to do because you're busy, creating. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's pretty dope.
Right. So it's kind of like your backbone, like definitely, and that's why a lot
your
of
mouthpiece, your everything.
Right, and that's why people say, like, when it comes to like music and business wise, it's good to have like a manager. You know what I mean? Because that legit is your backbone. You know what I mean? Like, while you're busy creating your art, doing what you need to do, I got you on the back end. You know what I mean? Make sure everything else is straight. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. How long have you had a manager? Ooh, hold on. Taking it way back.
Let me see. I think we've probably been connected probably for about 10 years.
10 years? Oh, okay. Well, shout out to Miss Manager for the 10-year loyalty with, yes, and this is Miss Bossalena in the building. I got Miss Bossalena on Put Your Big Girl Draws on Comedy Podcast on this lovely Friday evening. That drink must be good.
I mean, it's iced coffee.
Oh, it's iced coffee? Oh, I thought it was a liquor drink. No? You don't drink liquor? You're more of a smoker. So who is your favorite celebrity smoker, if you have one? Who would it be? Celebrity smoker.
Like someone I would want to smoke with?
Yeah, or just in general, like if you seen on a movie, like that's one funny motherfucker, like I'm high, that's one funny motherfucker, hold on. And let me roll up another one real quick, press rewind,
I mean, I don't really know. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. I would have to really think about that one. I wouldn't mind smoking probably with like, Wiz Khalifa or somebody.
I was about to say Wiz Khalifa is smoker. I'm pretty sure he can outsmoke me and you right now. He can outsmoke me and you. She's like, I don't know. That's a challenge, right? Yeah. After this, then I'm gonna go on Facebook and I'm gonna make a post and I'm gonna tag Wiz Khalifa and you in it. And I hope he respond to. I'm gonna be like Wiz Khalifa. Now my friend here, Bossalena, made a challenge on my podcast. Then maybe you can't outsmoke. I hope y'all, man, watch. And if he do, I swear to God, I have to record that. I have to record the whole thing. I have to. Off top. I won't. Nope. Watch. I'm gonna make it happen, Captain. She said, Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Well, that's what's up. Well, yeah. Now you're on Put Your Big Girl Draws on Comedy Podcast. So, and the world is learning about you. So it's time to get into Lele's $1 million questions here. Look. See, I don't know. Snoop might have, not Snoop, Wiz might have a challenge. I don't know. You ain't stopped hitting the pen since way back when.
It's a new one.
It's a new one? What flavor is that one? Berry. Shout out for Bossalena for smoking a berry vape. Put Your Big Girl Draws on Comedy Podcast. That shit smells delicious though. That shit smells delicious. Most definitely. All right. So question number 1. Are you ready? Why are you looking like that?
You made it sound like, you feel me? What's so good? Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. What's the most embarrassing thing that you have seen a fan do at one of your shows? Embarrassing. It could be anything. No drunk moment. You know,
like
no two females fighting. You know, just
something. I mean, like some random people doing random shit.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I've been okay. Like I think probably the most craziest shit will probably be. So we did this show, and these dudes was tripping, so they came back and shot at the club.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's story time. Hold on.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It was crazy. Right.
Like they had just got off stage, and then I don't know, they was tripping on some other people, and next thing you know, and I was outside smoking a cigarette. But
and that was that down here?
But something told me,
no. Oh, okay. I was about to say because
something told me to smoke the cigarette behind the door, but I could hear the click. When I heard the click, I was like, "Oh hell no!"
You already knew
behind
it.
the building. I was already behind the building. Like
you already knew what time
I went behind the building, back in the club. Like niggas, hey.
Look, I would go hide in the bathroom. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna care. Look, a bullet ain't got no name and shit.
Yeah, that's probably one of the craziest.
One of the craziest things. Well, I'm glad you were safe, and I'm glad you're here. Cause yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you know the? Hold on. This is That's crazy. Hold on. And was you like performing too when they were shooting?
I had went outside. I had just performed, so I went outside to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because if they were shooting while you was performing, fuck that. Stop, drop, and roll. You know what I mean? Stop, drop, and roll.
It's usually after my shit, so I'm cool.
Right. Like, I'm glad you put me first. Yeah. Look, I'm glad you put me first, because we got this over with. Heck yeah. All right. And is that the only embarrassing thing you could possibly think of? And just so FYI, that lets you know that y'all shooting at these places is embarrassing. I just want to.
It's dumb.
It's dumb. Like I just wanted to point that out.
All because you want more minutes on stage.
That was it. What? Because did they pay? Oh no. Okay. Well, that sums it up. I mean. Oh my God, tripping. All right, so this next question. Oh, I got some good questions. You know what? Hold on. Forget this. We about to do this. You pick a question. Look, yep. I'm gonna let you pick the next question. All right. Go ahead and read it out loud for us. No. All right. So the next question is, if you ever had a superpower related to hip hop, what would it be? If you had a superpower related to hip hop, what would it be? Oh yeah,
what do you mean by related to hip hop?
Like something
like a superpower that I would want, like connected to like hip hop.
Yeah, connected to hip hop, or what's the other word I'm looking for? Like, yeah,
like a superpower that I would use?
Yeah.
Probably mind reading.
Mind reading? That's actually pretty cool. And why would you pick mind reading? Like,
that's my superpower?
Yeah.
In hip hop?
Yeah. Well, I know, but I want details. You know what I mean? Like,
because
like, what would be your motive behind it?
I mean, you can use it for whatever you want.
Oh, so you're going? Oh, so you? Yeah.
I mean, you can see what people think. You can use it for all kinds of shit.
Right. Right. Reality wise, like, yeah, whatever. I would say make it into like poetry too, like storytelling, almost.
I mean, like a movie.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah.
My reading.
Different shit, different what people think, all kind of, you know what I mean?
Right.
So depending on, I don't know.
Right. You would have a notebook with you all the time, ready to write stuff down. I'm pretty sure of it.
No,
or do you have a good photographic memory?
I think I could probably
remember. So like when it comes to your music, do you have it written down, or are you like really good at like the photographic memory, like, or do you?
I write it down.
You write it down.
And I memorize it from after that.
Right. How many notebooks do you think you have when it comes to your? Ooh, hold on. How many notebooks do you think you have when it comes to your music?
Probably hundreds.
Hundreds. Hundreds. Yeah, I remember being in high school. I used to like poetry. I was real big in poetry. Yeah. Oh, okay. And of course, as we know, you said you had 32 albums out. So how is it like having 32 albums out? Like, what is your goal as far as like albums? Like, how many more do you plan on just like shooting out until it's time to hang the jersey up, and live life a little?
I mean, I live life, you know what I mean? I just slow down. So, no number.
No number? Whatever just comes your way, float your boat. Well, do you have any new music in the works right now?
Yeah, I'm working on a couple things right now, actually. I'm working on like a documentary album and I was gonna do like a how do you call it? Like a soft rock alternative album. But I don't know.
So I guess that's when you hear another genre of music you listen to, you kind of listen to rock and roll a little bit, or?
I mean, I listen to everything, so I don't know. It depends on what I'm feeling. So I just kind of go based off like my mood.
Right. Right.
So right now it'll probably be like the documentary type album that I'm doing right now.
And what is that going to be based on? Can you give us a little bit of what we can expect from that project?
Like a documentary.
Just like on yourself, or like just kind of.
Okay. I mean, kind of like like a little more in depth of like who I am, where I came from, my story.
Right. And what led you here? You know what I mean? Okay. It kind of like
like a little.
Right. Are you gonna have it on like Tubi or Netflix, or you gonna have it on any other?
It's not gonna be like a film, so I'm not gonna create it like that or nothing. Not no type.
Well, then can we find it on like YouTube, or?
I mean, it's not out. I'm still working.
Well, no, but when it does come out, like if people were interested and in tune.
Oh, it's gonna be on Spotify.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's what I was leading to, like Netflix, Tubi, stuff like that.
Well, I don't know about no net. What you got?
I mean, not Netflix, you know what I mean, but like, no, look, I wish my comedy special will be aired on Netflix and Comedy Central.
You trying to put me on film, like? Didn't I like cameras?
I know you don't like cameras. It's all right. We'll get through this. It's okay. We got questions. We got more questions. Hold on. I got some more questions. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sticking this out, even though you don't like cameras. She don't like cameras, y'all. Everybody's tuning in to you. Everybody's saying, what's up, Bossalena? Everybody tuned in right now. They're live and direct. All right. So the next question is, what's the most random thing that has inspired you to do music?
What's the what?
What's the most random?
Most random.
Yes. Thing that has inspired you to do music, like do part of your music.
Most random. Probably just
like anything like
maybe just new interaction with different people.
New interaction with different people. That kind of gives you a different flow in your music. That's what's up.
I mean, just
personalities.
People, bro. Like, just give you more things to write about, be creative about.
Yeah, I mean, like personality, just like music, everything's different. So I can see how you could compare personality with music. That's kind of dope. I never really thought it like that. I mean, but then again, Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense. Truth be told, it makes sense. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It makes sense. So, alrighty then. Well, personality. I might have to try that. Even though
your like you work at the hospital, you should, it's
yeah,
like all kind of crazy.
Look, I tell you what, I work in the hospital, but I be trying to hide in the locker rooms and pray. I be hiding in the locker room and I pray.
Why?
Because it gets hectic in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I mean? And like truth be told, working in the hospital, I see death every day. Like I said, I even posted a status on my Facebook, like I had witnessed my first stillbirth. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I did.
You did remember, yeah. So I mean, girl, you damn right. I would just be hiding in the locker room and praying sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Because and especially I work in the emergency room too, so I see frontline seeing a lot of shit, offhand. Like, did you know? A few months ago,
I don't got a stomach for that type of shit. Bro.
Look, a few months ago, we even had a man come in there with a broken wee-wee. And I didn't even know you can break. I did not know you can even break it. Look, folks, I'm trying to tell y'all. What? This man came, Bossalena on my mama. This man came in with a broken wee-wee. It felt like sex sent me to the ER. Swear to God. Yep. Yes. That's wild. See, you frontline see some crazy ass shit all the time.
No wonder I was trying to figure out where you got these questions from, but okay, it makes sense now.
Oh Lord, what you trying to say? Look, she the one that got jokes. Oh my God, what you trying to say? I think I just be too in tune with these questions. Okay, don't judge me. I just be asking some off the wall questions. I feel like if nobody asks them, then I
why I say personality and character and people like
right. What you think about my personality and character so far? And along with these questions, hold on, I'm gonna throw these questions in. What you think? If you were to put music into it, what you think? Different. Mm-hmm. No, but like, how would it be? Like, would it be like exciting? Would it be throw? You know what I mean?
A lot of energy.
A lot of energy. Yeah. I do. I have a lot of energy. And I think that's one of my good things about me. I have a lot of energy. I just feel like I'm a big kid. I like to joke, fuck around, roast.
You gotta have a sense of humor.
You got to. Mm-hmm. And especially working in the hospital, you know what I mean? Like, you got to. You got to keep your sense of humor off top. Yeah. You got to keep your mental stability too.
Yeah. No, that hospital shit crazy.
Yeah, it is. And then mind you, what I'm going to school for, I'm going to be working in the OR.
What's that?
Surgical technologist. So basically, it's the surgeon's assistant. So, yep. Oh no. She's like, I ain't going for none of that.
Nah, I'm cool.
None of that.
I do not like hospitals.
All right. So out of all 32 albums that you have put out, and we're still working on some. You know what I mean? There's no number, remember?
It's probably like 34, but go ahead.
Well,
I'm just saying, go ahead. It's
a 34. Look,
I don't know. I don't count.
Look, we're gonna round it to 40 then. Look,
right.
We're just gonna round it. She don't even know.
I don't know. Like, I don't fucking count.
You don't know.
But go ahead.
All right. So out of all the albums, because we don't know the number, which one is your favorite?
Top 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give you a top 5.
How you gotta go like, like you got 100, but what's one?
Well, like, what's like the best one you feel like that?
I can't do that.
You can't do that.
They're all the best. So if you're gonna tell me top 5, okay,
we'll go.
I can work something out.
Okay. Well, then top 5. Okay, top 5. Go ahead, run me that top 5.
I don't know. I have series, projects, collections, so
mixtapes. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, they're a little bit everything. So let me see.
You don't know? So how you gonna sit there and holler at me about a top 5 when you still can't even come up with a top 5?
Let me think. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. I'm having a ball. I hope you're having a ball. Because you're on Put Your Big Girl Draws on Comedy Podcast.
Okay, Bossalena will probably be... Bossalena will probably be number 2.
Okay.
I think Female Dawn Volume 8 will be number 1.
Okay.
Number 3 will probably be Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Number 4 will probably be Female Dawn Reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
And number 5 will probably be...
That's where it gets hard. Number 5. Because she has so many, we don't know. We don't know.
I would probably say Female Dawn Volume 1. The first one I ever did.
The first one you ever did? Yes. How were you when you dropped that one?
I was in junior college, so probably like...
You were in college? Go ahead.
I went back to school to do music, so I probably was about 22, 23.
22, 23. Right. And how did doing music in college kind of help you along the way, along with doing your music too as well?
I mean, you learn the game, but in a different, business-minded and more technical and more like knowledge and understanding music.
Right.
So I think it was more like my brother was self-made, so I wanted to go to school to learn, so that way we could have 2 different types of knowledge of music.
Right, and then put it together and have it come like 2 different incomes, double the hustles and everything.
I mean,
and that's
whatever, just ideas, whatever.
Right.
Just the way of thinking is different,
Right. Most definitely, and I respect that. I definitely respect that too.
And I was, learning music, so I know how to read. I know how to, write music, read music, play music.
Right. So you know how to do write the music. Do you know how to write music and stuff? That's dope. That's cool. Cause I remember when being little in school, remember we would play the flute and stuff. We would have the music notes and stuff. That stuff used to go hard though too. You know what I mean? I don't know if they still do it.
You didn't play in the band? You played in the band?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't play in the band. I've been more. I look. If you really want to know,
you was scared.
I know. I actually did what did I do? Debate. Look, I did debate.
Oh, you was one of them.
I did debate. So here I am. You know what I mean? Look, here you are, the artist. Here I am, the podcaster. See how it works? Oh, I love it. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I was in debate, but I did sports. You know what I mean? I did JROTC, soccer, basketball.
You did what?
JROTC, yes, ma'am.
What the fuck is that?
That military.
Oh.
Yeah, HUD 1, HUD 2. Yeah,
The ROTC.
No, yeah. Well, at my high school, there was JROTC. Yeah, there was a J with it.
Why?
I don't know. That's what the school called it. I went to school there. I just look. That's it. I don't know. I didn't work there. I don't know.
You was part of that? That's crazy to That's why I say that's just crazy.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. You know how? I mean, I don't.
You would see me doing something like that?
No, I just probably never thought that I would meet one of the ones that was one of them at school.
So look, what is one of them supposed to mean? Hold on, I hope this is a good thing.
Like I don't know, like you know all that little military holding the flag thingy. Like I never thought that I would be like, oh yeah, that's
my granddaddy's military.
I didn't really know nobody that was doing that.
My granddaddy, my real daddy is military. He's still active duty. He's doing his whole 20.
Yeah, I mean, I know people in the military, but I didn't know nobody who did that in high school.
Well, I'm glad I'm the first person that you met that you know this JROTC.
In high school.
Yep, in high school.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I even got my little sister into it. She did it in high school too. All 4 years. Look, I only did it 2. Look. What?
You got years on that shit?
Yes, they got years on it. Like, and it's crazy too because to say if you attend all 4 years, you can actually get like military scholarships. Not to go into the military, but they give scholarships and stuff like that. That shit is useful. Look, that my sister had one. Yeah. You are like, oh my goodness, yep. I am one of them, and I hope that's a good thing.
That's cool. I mean, that is learn something every day.
Right, learn every day, and that's all right. Okay. So were you a big cartoon fan, like back in your days? And stuff like that? Okay. Oh yeah, I got another crazy question. Hello. Here it comes. If you could collaborate with any fictional character, who would it be and what would the song be about? I really like this question. This one should be interesting.
I don't know. Probably like South Park.
Okay, so South Park, and what would the song be about?
Either South Park or the Boondocks.
I love the Boondocks. So would it be like the Magnificent and Granddad, or Riley? Who would be on the mixtape with Bossalena? Hold on, or would you just have the whole gang of run up on it?
I mean, all of them be on that hook. The fuck?
All of them? Oh, that's right. So Boondocks it is then. Yeah. I remember that episode with Thug Magnificent and Granddad was beefing. I remember the episode with Thug Magnificent and Granddad was beefing. And Granddad hopped on there. You was a mother fool. Yeah. I was like, oh my god. And then the Killer Couple Wolf bitch. That's my other favorite episode. What's your favorite episode? You don't have one? All of them. I was all about it. And the Usher. Let it burn. You were supposed to sing that with me. Why? You were an artist. Why you ain't sing that with me? I understand you in front of a camera, ma'am. But still, you could have hit that note. Let them folks know you can sing too, along with rap. Over here having a good old time. All right. So Boondocks it was. So I got one last question. And I think I saved the best for last. I really, this one I did save for last. What was your upbringing like, and how did it shape your music? Why? Look, why are you laughing at my question? Look, she don't take none of my questions serious. So what was your upbringing like, and how did it shape your music?
Crazy, fun, cool.
Dramatic? Yeah.
Like a lot of people, but that's what the documentary album is gonna be about. So you have to wait to get the album to.
Right, and when do you actually plan on releasing that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Maybe this year. Maybe. Okay. So what other ideas do you have? Like, do you plan on releasing that you haven't started yet?
I just released Stab about 3-4 months ago.
Okay, and that's the most recent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that one featured my big bro, Bowman Mac. So we got him on like a couple tracks. So
okay,
that's out there banging. That's out there doing the thing right now. You feel me? I dropped a single called Don't Fuck With Me. That's gonna be off the new album.
I actually did see that, and I think I shared it too. I had seen your manager. I had shared it too. I was like, I'm gonna have to listen to that one. That one sounds like it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, so that's out right now, and it tells a story. So it kind of give you an idea of kind of what's to come.
Mm.
I mean, I got about. I'm probably like 5 songs.
5 songs.
Right now. Maybe 6.
So do you plan on like doing any traveling soon along like with your music or?
Not right now, but usually I do. I'll probably set up a tour, but probably not till like the summertime.
Right. Do you plan on gonna like maybe South by Southwest? No.
I mean, I don't want to, but if my invites will just.
She's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot of people.
You got a lot of people wanting you out there?
Yeah. They want me out there, but I don't really plan on go. Why? I already been there, done that.
Right.
Many years.
Right. Did that for the upcomers? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
or just people who've never experienced it. I'm not really tripping, you know what I mean?
Right, because you're saying you've already did your part on that as well.
I mean, I did it.
Right. Well, do you have any upcoming shows? Or do you
I'm
have
actually not performing right now. I'm not really. I'm basically focusing on this project. You know?
Right.
So it takes some time.
Yep. A lot of recording too.
No, more or less of like really trying to make sure my like the way I want this album to be and how I want it to connect. So it's gonna take me longer to really go into really good detail with each track.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I have to really like this one. I'm going this
go all in with
So I really, I'm really gonna take my time, and I'm really gonna make sure the structure and how everything is put together really, how can you say it, mesh really good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So make sure it tells the story the way you want it to tell.
And even as the story is being told, it has to be each song has to each song is gonna be from the continuation type vibe, you know? So you gotta make sure each one coming after each other that's telling a story, you got the story in the right orders, and you know what I mean? How you want it to be, because it's gonna be the whole, like I said, it's gonna be like a documentary, but an audio documentary.
Right. So are you gonna start the documentary from when you first started music, or do you have where you're gonna start it off from where you?
That's where the first song is Don't Fuck With Me. If you hear that song, you'll understand.
Okay. So
it starts off, I think, when I'm in elementary.
So do you plan to have chapters too? Since it's gonna be an audio clip, do you plan on having chapters too? Kind of explain? No, just one big old audio clip.
It's gonna be, an album.
An album.
So each song, you feel me?
Is gonna touch a different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I understand why you need it to be perfect.
And it's hard to explain.
That's right. Yeah.
It's gotta be you know. So the next one will probably start. I think the album starts.
Because you already said you were 5 songs in.
So this one, the next one will probably be middle schoolish vibe.
Middle school,
you know, my vision, what I saw, what I felt in that point. You know what I mean? Then I'll get to high school. Then I'll get to, you know what I mean?
Right.
But each song will have its own creative idea, thought, song, name.
Right. None of it's gonna be the same. None of it. Yeah. So it's gonna It's got to stick out. That's what's up.
So the creativity of it's got to be different. So, but still able to give you that story. So, yeah.
Right. All the people got to do is just shut up and listen to it.
Yeah, but basically, in between that, I'll probably just drop some singles.
Okay.
Just to be chopping some music.
Right.
While I'm working on it.
Right. Is there any music, like, is there any genre of music that you haven't collabed with that you would like to in the near future of your music? That you haven't collabed with, but you would like to?
Like as far as what? Is this watermelon?
It is, my friend. It is watermelon.
Nice. Never heard of that.
You never heard of that one? It's actually really good. Really, really good. I like it. And then, of course, this big bottle.
I don't do the Malibu.
Look, I'm not a big Malibu drinker. That's why I still got it too.
Yeah, I'm allergic to coconut.
Yeah, oh, for real? Damn, that sucks. So if you were to drink liquor, what kind of liquor can you drink then?
Anything that don't got coconut.
Does this got coconut? I would say take a shot.
Hell no.
Take a shot. Try it.
Not with the police.
We is inside. The police is outside. Look.
I gotta drive.
So do I.
Where you?
So do I. Yeah, me and you both gotta go back.
But you ain't drinking.
Well, I know.
What's in your cup?
Ice. Ice. Ice is it. Look.
I'm good.
You pulled up with your own cup, so I figured you would drink. So I was like, cool, I got the liquor out. Set. You came up with your own cup. I was like, all right, cool. I did something right.
Yeah, I drink.
You don't really drink? We big smokers over here. So on average, how many blunts do you think you smoke a day?
I'm working money half the day, so probably 2.
2? That sounds about right with me. 1 in the morning, 1 when you get home. What you mean? How you smoke your blunts?
2 when I get home.
Oh, 2 when I get home. Okay, well, shit, that's fair enough.
And after that, I'm sleep.
Sleep. For real. No, I believe it.
And I hit the pen for the rest of the night.
What age did you start smoking at? Out of high school. Damn, I started smoking sooner than you did. I started smoking when I was 12.
I played basketball.
Oh, okay. You were in the sports. All right.
Scholarship for basketball and all that shit, but I didn't want to.
Why?
I didn't want to play in college.
You didn't want to play in college? But because of the classes or what? Like the classes that you would have to, like, why didn't you want to play in college?
I didn't want to play basketball in college. I don't know. I didn't want to play.
Okay, what?
So I didn't take my scholarship.
Yeah, take it off. Well, they should still catch that they gave you the money though.
I mean, I don't know if you could do that type of stuff.
I don't think so neither, but I'm just saying, only if. I'm just saying, only if. It's a dream, a wish. That scholarship is my money. Cash it in.
No, that wasn't. I didn't want to. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, just don't be an athlete playing overseas or in the league or
right,
for the rest of your life.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't know. And I'm short as fuck.
I know, but that's the best part. People underestimate short people.
Yeah, you can ball, you can do your thing, but if you're gonna make it more harder,
Sit there, headbutt somebody in the nuts, make them fall. Make them fall, and then you grab the ball, and then you go get them 2 points.
It's a little bit too much.
Oh my God, yep. Get that hype.
You gotta work harder. I mean, it's cool, but I wasn't in love with it like that.
Right. And then to end it, so you're about to be on a magazine. I hear. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that. I didn't know you was into botany. Go ahead, Bossalena.
I'm not. I don't know. You gotta talk to my manager about that.
Look, she's like, I don't know. No, I just work here. I just work here. I just work here.
I know my manager always, my manager be at work. Family should be put in work, so it's probably Recognized magazine.
Right.
I don't know what month we in right now.
We is in March.
March, yeah. I'm fine. Black History Month. I don't know. Maybe March.
And you were, and you on the.
I don't know what
and you were on U3 Radio magazine too.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah. Yeah. My manager be having a plug.
The plug on this. Well, I need the plug. Where can I put your big girl drawers on?
You can probably get them on all those magazines.
I just start stepping it all over.
Aren't you? I think that movie. I think I saw you in U3. Ain't you in that? Aren't you in that?
Not that I know of.
I seen them these little drinks.
Oh, they gorilla drinks.
I could swear.
Oh yes, speaking of your drinks, give us a rundown on your drinks.
I could swear I've seen that in the.
You probably have.
Oh, so you don't.
No.
So you're talking to me, but you
Look, I'm pulling to you. I don't know. I just work here. Look, I don't know. But tell us a little bit about your own drink.
I don't know. I just work here.
But you do know about your drinks. I didn't remember seeing my stuff in U3 magazine. But hey, turn up. Shout out to U3 magazine. Bossalena says she seen my drink.
Them somewhere. I've been seeing in some magazine and shit.
But give us a rundown on your drink. What's up with your drink? What is it?
I'm actually sold out. Them hoes are sold out.
Sold out? Was it what flavor is it? What's it called?
It was peach. Shit. Yes, shit.
That's all
peach drink. Like I had it like for like a couple summers ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big thing with Big Splash. I forget, like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I get to keep that one, right? Can I keep it? What?
You just told me that, bruh.
You just told me you were sold out.
I know. So what you want me to do?
I want to keep that one. I can't keep it. Okay. I'll put it with my collection. I even still got a little Yoda drink up there.
I don't see no drinks, but okay.
On the very top. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you later.
Oh, over there in the little corner?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, you is not a...
Yes. The watch. Some drinks.
So you about to throw it in the corner?
No. I'm actually going to drink it. But when you do get something in stock, I'm going to need another one, so I can't stick it in the corner. What you mean? Look, them going to be worth money one day. I don't know what you're talking about. I have people that still have my drinks on their counter. I can't keep it for a souvenir.
I'll bring you one.
And bring me one? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I got you.
It looks delicious, though. Did you make it yourself?
No, I told you I got it from I told you from Big so they're like a soda brand. The Big Splash Beverage is a soda brand here in San Antonio.
Oh shit.
I mean they don't really it's not I don't know what it's some people start stuff and
Okay.
I mean I'm not sure. I haven't really connected in a while, so I would have to see what the new get down is.
Right.
Pretty much. You know?
Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. Was there anything else you want to lace us up with as far as like your music, your shows? Go ahead and let everybody know where they can find your music at as well as follow you. Or
everything, Bossalena. Just tap in wherever you listen to music. Tap in Bossalena.
And where did you get Bossalena from? Like, how did you put together your artist name?
I got it from my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, my brother.
Oh, okay. Does it have like a meaning behind it, or like he just randomly gave you that nickname one day, or because of how fire your music was, or?
I mean, it was more of me being a boss. I mean, more like you rapping, you doing your thing, you on your boss shit. You feel me? Like, I used to have like a different type of rap name, and then later on, it came up. I was like, oh yeah, your name should be Bossalena. Alright, yeah, I like that.
Right. And it rang, yeah, stuck with it.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool. I like it.
Yep. Took it and ran. That's it. I need to come up with a new comedian name. What you think my comedian name should be? You wanna help me?
What you mean, like, you're so, like you, okay, so you don't wanna like, okay, don't you go by comedian Lala?
Melee, yes.
Okay, so you want like what?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still trying to.
Oh, you wanted like a whole new.
I don't know. I guess more like a
whole new name.
No, not I guess more like a stage name.
Oh, okay. So what is it?
But that's why I said I'm still thinking. I don't know yet. Because I wanted to line up with something, like you said, personality-wise. Like, what would be funny? Like, what would be a good catch?
So you're a comedian too?
Yep. Oh. Mm-hmm.
So you need a comedian.
You see what
That's what you're saying?
In a way, yes. But that's what I'm saying. I wanted to fit with personality, too. Kind of like what you said. I wanted to fit me, like, catch on. Like a good catch. What you got going on over there? You look like you coming up with a list of names right now.
You know how you wanna like, you want a funny name. You want to be more like, so you go off of like how you are or something.
But that's what I'm saying. I know how I am, but I'm trying to like put it together. Like I don't know exactly how to pinpoint it yet. You see what I'm saying? It's a process.
What's your idea?
Well, like you said, funny.
Like what was your ideas of names already?
That's what I'm saying. I haven't thought of a good one.
Then why the hell you asking me?
Because maybe you could help.
You should have a list.
No,
because you thought about it, and then it was like, yo, so this is what I came, and then somebody could probably piggyback, and then boom, boom, bam,
Beep, bop, boom, bam, whatever Kendrick Lamar said.
Yeah. Talk, but yeah.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. But
you gotta help the person that did
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. No, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it in a way. It's like you say it right down the list, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought of there's a list in my head, but I just don't like it.
Okay, then what are they?
That's I forgot about them. You know why?
But stuff like what?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You need to go see what some women comedian names are and see what type of vibe that they, and
see if they give off an idea, so to speak.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, just look at some names and see how their real names and how their comedian names, like, how it match up to figure out, like, what you can.
Do you have a favorite comedian?
No, not really, but I like a lot of comedians.
You do? You like comedy movies and stuff?
I like people like I probably saw Corey Holcomb, I've seen like Mike Epps.
I like Mike Epps too. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean everybody's pretty funny though. You smoke a blunt, everybody funny.
I don't know. You smoke a blunt. Some people make you want to get violent. I don't know about that. Like,
make you get what?
Violent. I said depending on who you're around, because if you smoke a blunt, that person. Yeah.
Why are you around? What? I ain't never smoked a blunt to get violent. What?
No, not to get violent. I said it all depends on who you're around. Because if they fuck up your vibe, if you smoke a blunt, you gonna get violent. Oh my God.
I don't be around nobody fighting, but okay.
I don't be around nobody fighting either. I didn't say I was gonna fight. I said
if you smoke a blunt,
and it depends on who you're around, you might have to be fighting because the other person is fucking with you. I ain't saying you starting the fight.
Nah, I think I'd be too happy on the blunt. Like, I don't know.
Some people get angry off of a blunt. I don't know. I
Why
didn't see it.
Why you?
I didn't say.
So did you not know that these people is like that? Like, don't be around them type of.
Well, I know that.
If they act like that on a blunt.
Clearly, I know that. That's why I smoke by myself all the time. But that's what I'm saying though. I had seen that people get angry. The anxiety get high. Some people.
I know people either sleep,
choking if you ain't smoking.
Sleep, eat.
Ain't happy. Yeah, but like I said, no, I didn't see it. Some people smoke a blunt and get angry. Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah. Very fucked up. It fuck up your whole high. It fuck up your whole entire high.
No, if I go somewhere and somebody tripping and they ain't high, but I'm high, and then they trying to fuck up my high now, I don't ran into that, but I don't be smoking with nobody like
to fuck up your high in the first place. You know what I mean? Right. Alrighty. Well, anything else you want to tap in before we turn up for the weekend? What you doing this weekend? Friday.
Actually, I think I'm going to relax and make some money tomorrow.
Okay.
And I think there's a club. Didn't I was telling you about this club? Let me see what I got. What did you say it was?
Oh yeah, over there for Naco Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that club name?
Lexi Lounge.
Yeah, there you go. That's where you're gonna be at.
So stepping out on Sunday. So I'll probably step out on Sunday, pop out
at
the